Okay, let's do it. Women, I have had an intuitive urge to do a collective reading for the feminine energies at the moment. So we're just going to get into it and see what the collective energies are coming in for feminine, because there's so many women at the moment. I've just returned to working in my space as a counsellor and psychotherapist and healer. I'm also doing readings at the moment, and I've noticed a theme running through for everybody I'm speaking to, connected with, and also in healing. So there you go, that divine feminine transition is moving through in a big way as we move through the eclipse portal. So we had the lunar eclipse about a week or so ago. We're heading into the solar eclipse now, 29th of March. So that's kind of collecting all of the themes that have rolled through from the last eclipse season in October. So the last 6 months, it's really like bringing everything from the last 6 months to a head and wrapping things up and closing things out. If we want to go even further back, looking at the last 18 months of reviewing. We're in Mercury retrograde as well, so we're reviewing, looking at everything, Venus retrograde, all of those energies. I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not going to get into any of that, but all of those cosmic energies and alignments at play are really raising a lot around, love, relationships, boundaries, what we want, where we're headed, long-held cycles and patterns, things that we haven't been able to close out. So let's get into a read. Creator's highest truth, not my truth, not their truth. If it resonates, it's for you. If it doesn't, it's okay. Take whatever it is, leave the rest. It's not going to be for everybody. If you feel a resonance with it, it's likely you're working in this collective template, and you are most certainly not alone. So you might get the energy. It might be, pick up a story, or might pick up something coming through. You might feel, well, that's not exactly my story. It doesn't describe me exactly, but it's the energy of what's happening. So it's not really what's happening in the external circumstances, but the underlying energy. And this is what ties us all together. This is what I notice with the clients that I'm working with. At any given time, I might have a number of women that are moving through different circumstances in their physical reality, right? But the underlying theme and what's happening inwardly with these women is very, very similar. So it's a very similar energetic process. It's a very similar theme of healing. Okay, so if the story's not quite it, but you're feeling, yeah, that's actually what's happening for me, it might be, to do with, might be a story that will bring through in the reading that might be about, intimate relationships, but it might be happening in, career, or it might be happening with family, friends, or, groups or whatever. First out. Look who's out first, the Empress. There she is. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got here. We've got the Empress sitting on her throne, looking all shiny, in her power. Five of Swords, conflict, imbalance, indecision. Two of Pentacles, juggling, not being chosen. Full, Ten of Swords. Seven of Cups, choices, options. Ready to take action now, ready to expand, go in a new direction. Queen of Cups. Tower, High Priest in reverse. Okay. High Priest Hierophant, the Tower. There is a situation in your life at this time that you have absolutely no control over. There is a cycle closing out, absolutely 100%. These are external energies. This is taking you out of what you have always had and bringing you into this Nine of Pentacles energy. Independent, built it on my own, do it on my own, don't need anyone. Anyone that comes in will must match this energy. The Nine of Pentacles is I've built it on my own. I do not need anybody else to be stable, secure, happy. Nine of Pentacles. What's this conflict coming in around the Empress? What's this conflict? Show me the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here around the Empress? Blocked, new beginning, Ace of Cups, heart opening, new venture in love, new love. Overflowing cup, being given to, being seen, being given to. Okay, this feels like Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's like little offers, right? Little offers. Breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs, being given breadcrumbs. So what is this? Yeah, okay, I was just about to say this feels like interference, manipulation. We've got the Magician in reverse, so absolutely 100%. So blocked. New beginning in love, blocked. Manipulation, interference. Bring in the light. Protect this reading. So surrounding this reading in a bubble of white light. Protecting all who are watching. Please secure this reading. Creator, block any watchers not of the light. Protect the reading, the energy of all who are in it, connected to it. Justice in the reverse. Okay, justice in the reverse. These are the attacks coming in on Divine Feminine. Blocking. Okay, attacks coming in, not wanting Divine Feminine to receive. King of Pentacles in reverse, right? Blocking your stability, blocking your security. Okay, there's these energies that don't want you to receive anything. This is coming to a close. You're going on a new journey, okay? This in and out energy. People coming in, you know, and just in and out, dipping in and out. That's coming to a close now with the Fool, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is choices and options. Can be confusion, but it feels like more options coming in. So we've got the Fool, we've got the Ten of Swords, closing out a long, painful cycle. Like there's no more to learn here with the Ten of Swords. It's done. Like it's over. It's painful and you're exhausted, but there's no more, okay? So these options, these choices are coming in. You've decided you're heading off in a new direction. You are expanding your horizons. You are not going to mess around with anybody who is going to give you this in, out, unstable bullshit. You are in your power, protecting your energy. Yes, stability. On the bottom of the deck, you don't see it coming for once. That's stability, security, happy home, stable foundation, people who are building with you, not taking, not there to take. So expanding horizons, Queen of Cups, in your balance, in your spiritual energy, in your heart. You're gentle, you're kind, you're loving, you're nurturing. You're in that healing energy. You got it to give. That's mama energy. That's a mama energy. Tower on anyone not following divine order. Tower. This, people coming in, and they're not listening, not giving. There's Tower around this, Tower on that. Okay, the Tower is that once the Tower falls, that's it, it's done. It's messy, it's chaotic. Tower, that's a sudden change, like sudden. Like lightning strikes the tower and lightning strikes the tower and like people have fallen out of the tower everywhere. It's like when the lightning hits your life and people are just like thrown out. It's kind of like that, or they bail out because they're like, oh my God, this is, you know, it's chaos. But you got to hold tight through that, okay? You got to hold tight and sit in that and know that you're protected, because the ones that aren't supposed to align with you, that aren't in alignment with the new foundation that you're building, they'll be, this is the eclipse energy, right? This is where, so eclipses will come in and reboot your life, okay? So when an eclipse comes in, it's like a whirlwind energy. It's like a tornado. It'll come in, it'll upend everything, right? You've probably noticed that over the last couple of weeks, is we come into the eclipses and everything just comes up to the surface. We come out now, this eclipse coming up on the 29th, you're going to find that it's all coming to a head and all this stuff's being raised, you know, patterns, situations, people, toxicity, whatever it is, within you, around you, whatever. It's going to come up and it's going to be eclipsed out. It's like rebooting a computer. It's like cleaning up and defragging or reconfiguring your system, because you've been through the healing, right? You've been through the lessons. You're doing the work. You're doing the work, right? She does the work. She's in her emotion, in her truth. Queen of Cups is in her truth. The Sun, see? It's coming. It's coming. Success. The Sun. You are the Sun. You are the Sun. What else? Just Divine Feminine need to know. That feels quite like that. Feels like it's a pretty complete message for somebody, for whoever. Yeah, the Lovers. You got to make a choice, okay? You got to make a choice. The Lovers is about making choices to be in a high or a low vibration, choosing a path, all right? So we can choose to move forward in or stay in what we know, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with just being in the normal old 3D, you know, what we know, familiarity, and the paradigm that we're in, that we've been in, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. If you're happy with that, great, move ahead with that. But the Lovers is about choosing between, you know, higher and lower paths. So that the higher path is the new paradigm, is shifting into a new paradigm. Some of you are not going to have a choice with this. Some of you just won't have a choice because of the way that it's ordained and the path that you're on. And if you know what I'm talking about, right? It just, if it's not aligned with your destiny, with you know, where it just gets removed from your life, okay? But the Lovers is about making a choice. So we have to make the choice now. Have to make the choice. Yeah, and confront the shadow, confront the healing, confront the codependency, the patterns we've been in, the choices we've made, but also the lack of boundaries, or where we've been in magical thinking, where we have had rose-colored glasses on, where we've been romanticizing our spiritual path or our story, or, you know, thinking that you know, somebody's going to come and save me, right? There's a shift now where that's cancel, delete that, cancel that. Yeah, so this is the thing, what Divine Feminine sees clearly now in this energy, in this, you know, looking at the truth of things, looking at our own, you know, illusions, our own dysfunction, our own distorted way of thinking, our trauma-based thinking, right? So this is where we're at. It's like I just said before, you want that knight to ride in on a white horse and save you, right? And this is where Divine Feminine has been in trouble in the past, and where Divine Feminine has attracted this Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands comes in and he's fast and he's, you know, fiery and comes in for victory, right? But have a feel into that energy. All right? It's all fire and it can't be sustained. So this is where you're starting to have your guard up a little bit and starting to learn the lesson about, you know, that magical thinking and that romanticized version of love, and especially, you know, spiritually in the new age scene, the whole thing around twin flames and divine counterparts and all of that stuff is, you know, a lot of the twin flame stuff in the twin flame industry, because it is an industry, keeps us trapped. And a lot of that is, you know, a lot of us will mistake trauma bonding for, and I'll talk about that another time, trauma bonding for a twin flame connection. Okay, so this is where we've got to do the work to actually discern what's healthy and what's not. And, you know, okay, yeah, we have a spiritual path and there are soul connections and twin flames exist and all that kind of stuff, but we also need to be discerning and be in truth about this, because Divine Feminine, you know, you're walking a path where you're healing some heavy trauma. You've walked through, you know, a life of abandonment, and, you know, that little girl inside you, and that little girl inside you is desperate to be loved, right? And desperate to find that man who is going to be the one that steps up. Okay, so that leaves us then wide open and vulnerable to the ones who, you know, come in and want to show that. But the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, I don't know why I said King of Wands then, the Knight of Wands, he'll come in, but he cannot sustain that energy. Okay, so this is what you've probably found, is it starts off great and everything's beautiful, and then they're triggered, or then there's stress, or then there's no consistency, there's no follow through. Okay, so this is where, you know, you're the wounded warrior now. You're in warrior energy when anyone comes toward you, because you've learned that lesson. So this woman here, this Knight of Wands, she's like, nah, I've been through it. Like, I've been through it. I've been through the ringer. You come in proper way, or you don't come in at all. So she'll send this Knight of Wands packing till he comes back proper way, consistent, stable. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Little offers. Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Heavy burden, out in the cold. Anyone who brings you burden, anyone who is going to bring you burden, weight, stress, extra load, anyone who's going to bring that to you, they are out in the cold. You're putting them out in the cold. That's it. It's done. They come in proper way or not at all. They come in balanced. Six of Cups, equal give and take. These two are sitting together. They're doing their thing. They're not affecting each other. They're working alongside each other. It's harmonious. So there you go. Anything to finish up? I hope this has been helpful. I'm going to try and get on and do a few more of these. Ten of Pentacles coming in, okay? Empress. If you're the Empress, you are the Ten of Pentacles. Your energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is everyone giving. So the Nine of Pentacles, right? The only thing that's missing, your Nine of Pentacles is your independence. You built it on your own. You've done it on your own. Your Ten of Pentacles is just people coming in to collaborate. All right? Ten of Pentacles is legacy, building, people building with you. Everyone is harmonious, everyone is giving, and everyone is benefiting from that. It's equal, it's balanced, it's a lifetime, it could be a community, It could be a home. It's a solid foundation where there's harmony and longevity in that. Like there's wealth, there's abundance, there's love, there's connection, there's everything there. So moving from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. Empress. Nothing's going to stop it. Nothing's going to stop it. 2 of Cups. There's the balance. Union. There is love coming in. There is equal reciprocity coming in on this 10 of Pentacles. Nothing will stop that. Nothing will block it. Page of Wands, 5 of Wands, Temperance. King of Wands is out of there in reverse. This not listening, not giving is out. Queen of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords on anything that is not lighting you up, lighting your soul. Anything that's not in harmony. Anything that's not nurturing you and feeding your soul. You're the Queen of Swords. You're going to cut it out. And you can see straight through it too. There is no nonsense, no bullshit at all. Victory. Looking at a new path. No more manipulation. Something coming in fast. What's the block? Chariot. Moving on. Okay, 3 of Pentacles was under the deck before. So that's everybody working together in harmony, everybody knowing their place. There's balance in that. That's people working with you, and nobody's above or below anyone in that 3 of Pentacles. All right, that's everyone knowing their place, everyone valuing each other's skills. Yeah, but you can't build something. Say you're building, you want to build a building. Not everybody can be the architect. Everyone's just as important as each other. You need an architect, and you need, builders, and you need, I don't know how building works, but you need all of these different people and positions and skill sets. And, some people might go, oh, well, the architect's more important than the laborers or the scaffolders or whatever. But you can't build a building without those skills, without the interplay and the collaboration and the respect between all of those crafts and trades. Yeah? That's not the deck. So I'm going to finish off with a message, an oracle. I am back doing readings. I have Fridays at the moment open and Saturdays. If you'd like to book a reading, you can through the Empress Rising website. If this resonates and you want to do a personal reading, go right ahead. I'm counseling at the moment and doing psychotherapy healing work. You can see everything on the website there, so go to the website. Final. I hope this has reached whoever needs to hear it, just for validation and clarity. Comment, reach out, message if it's you, if you feel a resonance, you want to share anything. I'm always open to making connections and just that confirmation. It's nice as a reader to get that confirmation through when somebody really, gets something out of a reading. So yeah, feel free to reach out. I do this work unconditionally. Readings and healings have always been offered unconditionally. The highest and best for everybody. Yeah, precognition, a psychic ability, future vision. The number 13. So that's has a very deep connection to the feminine and the cycles of the feminine. 13. So precognition, psychic ability. So you probably are getting so you probably are highly intuitive at the moment. You probably do know that there is something coming in. Courage, strength, fierceness, family. There you go. So here you go. Sit in that. What you know, okay? When you know, even if you don't know what, how, why, when, okay? So sit in that fearlessness and just know, trust your gut, trust your intuition, know that whatever it is that you're dreaming, or anything that you had given up on, you like, this is not coming in. Just sit in that, sit in your home and where you're at in your Queen of Cups energy, and just strength. Yeah, strength. The time for action will come. It will come. So I hope this has been helpful. I love you all so much. Take care. Mwah.